I'm the guy that interviews billionaires for a living.
James Dumoulin is one of the fastest rising entrepreneurs in the digital media industry. He is the co-founder of School of Hard Knockz, a media company that teaches entrepreneurship and financial literacy by interviewing successful entrepreneurs, CEOs, and billionaires.
Robert, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Play the cash flow board game. I teach it all over the world. Because as Maria Montessori, one of the greatest entrepreneurial educators, said, what the hand does, the mind remembers. Cash flow is the only board game that teaches you accounting. The most single, boring school. I was in the MBA program at the University of Hawaii. Holy mackerel. I'd wake up in the middle of the class, and my papers would be smeared with, my ink would be smeared, because I was sound asleep drooling on it. And I realized, again, choose your teachers wisely. The accounting teacher was an accounting teacher. He wasn't an accountant.
By interviewing successful entrepreneurs, CEOs, and billionaires. Instead of presenting himself as an expert, James built his reputation by asking insightful questions and sharing the experiences of people who had already achieved extraordinary success. This approach has helped him build a global audience and a highly profitable media business. James's learning journey began with curiosity rather than formal business credentials.
A young 20-year-old kid watching this right now, aspiring to become a multimillionaire like yourself, right? They want to own a private jet one day, just like you. What advice would you give to them? Give them the blueprint of what it really takes to build that long-term generational wealth like you. If you could leave them with a couple last words, a couple last sound bites on what it really takes. Like, how can somebody own a private jet in today's world?
Well, first of all, owning a private jet's expensive. If people are like, I'm gonna buy it. Dude, buying it ain't the problem. Maintaining it is the problem. You know what I mean? It's sitting around costs you 150 grand a month, minimally. Blueprint though, right, is at any age, but let's take a 20-year-old, right? It's understanding what's really possible and surrounding yourself with good people. I found a really good attorney. So that story I told you, also the end result had a really good attorney. I found a really good accountant early on. Like, even though there were probably more than I could afford, but I found a really good attorney, really good accountant.
If me and you died tomorrow, if we collectively passed away tomorrow, and you could leave one last message with the younger generation that's tuned in right now, what would that be?
I would say aspire to inspire before you expire. Many of us have naturally God-given talent or just talent, but we lack the awareness to share it with others and teach them. I knew what I wanted to do when I was 7, and a lot of people, what I found, don't discover what they want to do even while they're in college. And so it's really important for me that I had all this knowledge with technology, that I would instill it with people. Like my brother, who knew nothing about technology, I taught him how to build computers and basic level coding and so forth. And now I spend a lot of my time speaking at schools to entrepreneurs, etc., educating them and motivating them from a different perspective.
Before becoming successful, he worked at Chick-fil-A while experimenting with social media. He started posting content consistently, even when very few people were watching. Rather than giving up after slow growth, he treated every video as a learning opportunity. He also studied successful creators, tested different video styles, and improved his interviewing skills through constant practice. James believes that lifelong learning comes from asking better questions and learning directly from accomplished people. One of James Dumoulin's biggest YouTube strategies is creating curiosity in the first few seconds of every video. His team often begins with attention-grabbing questions such as, "What do you do for a living?" or "How much money do you make?" These hooks immediately capture viewers' attention. He also focuses heavily on audience retention by keeping videos short, fast-paced, and full of valuable insights. Instead of copying trends, James emphasizes creating authentic conversations, strong thumbnails, compelling titles, and consistent uploads.
To leave you with today. And
he has also explained that even with a large team, he continues to review or edit content to maintain quality. Today, James Dumoulin serves as the co-founder and leader of School of Hard Knockz, one of the world's fastest-growing entrepreneurship media brands. Recent interviews report that the company has grown to more than 21 million followers, employs around 70 people,
You had to become a
reaches
billionaire
hundreds
first,
of
just
millions
because
of
that was
monthly
what you were
views,
around.
and has
When you think
expanded
about
into
in today's
educational
world, especially with
communities,
how important
consulting,
proximity was
and
for you,
mentorship
if you were
programs.
starting out, right? If we're
His
talking about that
mission
young
is to make
entrepreneur out
business
there,
knowledge
what are some
accessible
cities
by
that
bringing
you would
lessons from the
instill
world's
in them
most
that it's like, hey, this is
successful
probably a great
entrepreneurs
spot for you
to
for the
millions
company that
of
you're trying to
viewers.
build? What